Any shout-outs before we start off this interview?
Shout-outs to my sponsor, Living Studios, their local stream in Charlottesville, where I am for school. And shout-outs to VGs, of course, my crew, Tantalus, E, Rishi, Joe, yeah, even Joe.
Even you, Joe.
And Crescent.
All right. So let's go ahead and talk.
I guess
he's just hanging out here.
Just hanging out.
Let's talk about this tournament. So we can go ahead and start with your pool. You were seeded first from the get-go. You were seed number 1 for this whole tournament, 100 entrants. How was your pool?
My pool wasn't that bad. The second seed was Veeks. He was a Falco player. I played so many Falcos today. It's ridiculous. But yeah, I didn't think it was that hard. Veeks took me to like last stock, I think, but it was pretty dominant.
All right.
2-0.
So then we cut to top 16 bracket. You play against Big Wens. I believe that was a quick 2-0.
Yeah.
You made
Big
it
Wens
happen.
went Falco for some reason.
He's trying out new characters. You played Peanut Phobia, which I believe went to game 3.
It did.
And talk about that, because that was the first Sheik Ditto you played today in top 16 bracket.
Yeah, I was SDing a lot. I was dropping my chain grabs. I asked every Sheik I played today if they wanted to play no chain grabs, and they were like, no, I want a chain grab.
I think we've all played against Plank and Hat so much that we now have to we have to do it. There's no way we can't go no chain grabs.
Because Plank will do it. Plank wants to win.
Plank will say he's not doing it and still do it. No, he won't do that. But
what's it called? Hat I've agreed to no chain grabs. Just don't bot me.
All right, so you play against Peanut Phobia, then you go to Winners Finals against Emo Dinosaur, and you 3-0'd him. Yeah. Let's talk about that. What was that all about?
So first game was really close, and he had the lead the whole time.
Yep.
And then I got a couple of gimps, and I felt like that just sucked all his momentum off.
Yeah.
And the rest of the games, he wasn't playing as well, and I could tell I was kind of getting him with a lot with the Sheik jank. He's kind of just full hopping in place in that zone that Falco has trouble covering.
Right.
A lot of needles, but yeah, I think it was a close 3-0, even though it was 3-0.
It was 3-0, yeah. Well, I'd also like to talk about in these longer best-of-5 sets, you seem to do a lot better job of adapting. Of course, as a top player, you've been top in a lot of different Smash games.
Yeah.
So you were mixing up these really interesting aerial timings. You talk about that for at least the matches against Emo and against Peter.
Yeah, I was kind of I was doing a lot of auto-cancel fair, which is kind of a weird timing. You can actually fast-fall it, but I wasn't confident enough to do that. That's super hard. So you just jump it fair, and then you can jab afterwards. It's really good pressure. Then I was also coming in with shuffle bears and a lot of space snares. Nair out of shield helped me a lot versus Emo. A lot of his pressure kind of got blown up by Nair out of shield. And versus Cafe, I mean...
it's Peter now.
Oh yeah, Peter... are we talking about Winners Finals or Grands or everything?
Everything. We'll get to Grands in a second, but you were saying versus Peter, we were talking about the aerial timings you were messing with.
Yeah, I was doing a lot of fair spaced on his shield and an attempt to bait grab. If I jab, then she could grab afterwards. But I dashed away, and then he'd grab, so I chain grab him.
All right, so yeah, now we can talk specifically about Grand Finals. You only lost a game in Sheik Dittos in all of top 16. You lost 1 to Peanut Phobia and you lost 1 to Peter.
Yeah.
Is it not a matchup you don't like?
I dropped the chain grab a lot.
That's
true. I don't know how to edge guard optimally in Sheik Dittos. After I knock them to one side of the stage, I just down air and then forward air them to the other side of the stage. Yeah. It's not the best edge guard. I think I should wave land on or back throw.
Well, it's also a lot harder on a stage like Dreamland, or the stage is massive. It's what do you even do at that point? Just smack him across or what?
Shout outs to Bacon Pancakes and Just Being Good.
Yeah, Bacon Pancakes and the Bacon crew. Bacon entered Melee today. I think he did pretty well.
Yeah.
But yeah. Back to your tournament. Okay. So yeah, Sheik Dittos. Anything else you want to talk about for just Grand Finals? You're set against Peter. You're dropping a lot of chain grabs.
Dropping a lot of chain grabs, but my movement ended up being better than his. His tech is so much better than mine.
His tech was amazing.
I was amazed at some of the combos he was doing to Emo, to me. But my movement, I think movement is the key in the Sheik Ditto. Because you move better, you get more grabs, and my movement was a bit more on point.
All right. Final question. Why do you think Pokemon Stadium ate Dark Flame?
We should just play on 20XX. Every tournament should just have 20XX and the fixed Pokemon Stadium, so stuff like that doesn't happen. That was so dumb.
All right, go ahead and plug your Twitter, your everything else.
All right, so my Twitter is down there. You should also follow my Twitch. I'm at twitch.tv/ARJunebug. I stream Project M, Brawlhalla. I'm going to start streaming some Rivals of Aether, Melee Net Play. maybe some other games. Who knows? But yeah, definitely tune into that. Just follow twitch.tv/Living Studios. That's my sponsor. I go to a weekly there every Monday. The Sevo Smash Weekly. It starts at like 7 on Mondays. Twitch.tv/Living Studios.
And there's a lot of talent at those weeklies.
It's usually Smash God goes, but he's back in Northern Virginia since school's over. But I'm gonna be in Charlottesville since I'm working there.
All right, and you know, Red and Milkman come out sometimes. Occasionally Siren if you're lucky. So
yeah, but they also stream a Friday tournament in Richmond.
Yes, that I did know.
And Red and Milkman like always come to that since
because they actually live there. Yeah, for sure. All right, well, good job. Congratulations.
Thank you.
First place, well done. Seeded first from the get-go, managed to not disappoint anyone, and you did it. GimR, I think, is going to try and come over here and do some closing words, or at least switch it back to the stream. But for now, you can follow me as well here at Reslived. I also have a Twitch, but I haven't been streaming recently because I've been doing school.
Oh, yeah, finals.
Yeah.
Your finals tomorrow, right?
No, I had a final today.
Oh, but
I told a story. You didn't hear about this?
No.
All right, I'll tell the story again, just for you.
Okay.
So, you know, I get here.
Okay.
I play pools. Real quick. I played pools, and then I blast through pools, and then I drove home and took a final and came back, and then money matched Spooky Raver.
Wow.
All right. Peter actually has a question for June. What? Are you going to a 4-stock 5-minute Project M tournament?
How is it at all of these places?